stand before you today as a candidate for the Democratic nomination for the presidency of the United States of America. I am not the candidate of Black America, although I am Black and proud. I am not the candidate of the women's movement of this country, although I am a woman and I am equally proud of that. I am not the candidate of any political bosses of fat cats or special interests. I stand here now without endorsements from many big-name politicians or celebrities or any other kind of prop. I do not intend to offer to you the tired and glib cliches which for too long have been an accepted part of our political life. I am the candidate of the people of America, and my presence before you now symbolizes a new era in American political history. I have always earnestly believed in the great potential of America. Our constitutional democracy will soon celebrate its 200th anniversary, effective testimony to the longevity of our cherished Constitution and its unique Bill of Rights, which continues to give to the world its inspirational message of freedom and liberty. We Americans are a dynamic people because of our rugged individuality and our cherished diversity, because of our belief in human dignity, because of our generosity and goodwill to our fellow man, and most importantly, because of our tradition of moving forward to actively confront those problems which plague us in a world growing more complex each year. Like all human beings, we have made mistakes. Our involvement in Vietnam was and remains at this very moment a terrible tragedy. To have intervened in the civil war in that country and then later to have intervened in still two more countries, Laos and Cambodia, was an ill-conceived blunder whose consequences all of us have had to suffer. To leave our men there or to increase massive bombing in the process of withdrawing them is to compound the havoc and misery which we are inflicting on the peoples of Indochina, on our own young men who have been killed and mutilated and rendered drug addicts, and ourselves whose hard-earned has, during a serious economic recession, made up billions of dollars spent in Vietnam when we so urgently needed those resources at home. During last year, 1971, more civilians were killed and wounded in Indochina, and many more made refugees than at any other time in our history. And Vietnam continues to cost us $1 million a day. This despite President Nixon's promise 4 years ago to end this nightmare. Our unique economic system has made America the wealthiest nation in history, yet we have undergone another economic recession in which millions of Americans have lost their jobs and are unable to find work, the highest number in 10 years. And at the same time, prices have soared on even the essentials of life, food, clothing, and medical care. And beyond Vietnam and its horrors, which have dominated our newspapers and televisions for 8 long years, and beyond the economic recession, which has caused severe hardship at home to so many Americans, is the visible, ongoing destruction of our natural environment and our loss of a sense of personal security in our own daily lives. I pause and add, does any of this ring true for your listeners today?
Very much true.
Let me
Very much.
return to my remarks.